Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool Aid Man 100X. Make sure you get yourself a Tay Rick t-shirt and get the fofo on your back. Available at Spreadshirt. Link will be in the description below.
We make them way richer.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool Aid Man 100X, and welcome to another video of NBA 2K20 with your boy Tay Rick. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to start like a little mini series and see if you guys like it or not. Now that my 2K videos are starting to get more views, I want to go and deep dive into 2K where I show you guys how to do things behind the scenes. Now, a lot of my practices and stuff are rigorous and hardcore, but I really want to break the game down for you from my perspective. Now, this mini series just to test to see if you guys like it, if you like these longer videos, and I'm going to be breaking it down even more thoroughly of some things that you don't know in 2K and some of the things a lot of people don't know. So with this video, I'm going to define the shooting form of 2K. It's kind of breaking down how you create your jump shot and figuring out what's important to look for into the jump shot and learning the form and mastering the form on the wing, the middle of the court, and the corner at the three-point line. All the three-point line locations we're going to be going over as well. Just some in the future that you'll look forward to. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'm going to go more into deep dives, so it's going to be a little bit more of an editing task for me. But I hope you guys enjoy. I'm making it more professional as I can. So, what we're going to be focusing on is define your shooting form. Give you a little explanation about this is that when you create a jump shot, people are just creating jump shots to make either the jump shot fit the badges or the jump shot to fit the rhythm. But the cool thing about people that don't understand is that people are not looking at the real perspective of NBA 2K20 shooting form in reality. Now, everything comes with repetition, and I'm going to show you what the things you should be looking for in NBA 2K20 shooting forms that you create in the shot creator. Now, you require the shot creator when you play My Career, of course. Now, people don't really deep dive in the shot creator. The one essential that you want to have is Quick Draw, and also have that on Hall of Fame. If you get on Gold, I recommend Hall of Fame. Now, what you want to really look into is the details I'm going to go into further into the video. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And also, if you want more tips and tricks and tutorials and more deep dives or personal videos from me, yours truly, you can check out my Patreon. Link will be in the description below, and you can go check the tier prices. And if you feel though you want to take 2K seriously, I will definitely help you make personal videos that you can see and some of the jump shots that I'm going to be creating and another build that I'm going to be creating too that will be accessed on there. So guys, I hope you enjoy, and let's deep dive into defining your shooting form in NBA 2K20. Okay guys, now what I did was I made us a custom jump shot. Now what we're going to be focusing on is mostly the base, the release 1 and release 2. But mostly all our focus is going to be on is the base, which we're going to be focusing on Stephen Curry. That means the release timing, the release of the shot, and the follow through of the shot. How he bends his knees, how he look at his feet. I'm going to go more into details on the next part of the video. Now, the cool thing about finding the blend to the shot is how it mixes well into what his body is doing. Now, when I explain this a little bit more thoroughly, is that you want to go more deep dive into the game. It's like more of an essential of a reality. Imagine yourself actually shooting a jump shot in real life and think of how you would shoot that jump shot virtually. Now, as you can see, the jump shot is being made that I've created for my player. Is that you can see the release in his hand when his wrist flick. You can see the release in his elbow, the way his body turns and keeps forward, the way his back arches and it doesn't move, the way his thighs is being straight down, the way his calves and his feet lift up. Is he going straight up? Is he going too far to the right? Is this a straight jump shot? Can it jump off the dribble? There's more questions to be answered when you're trying to define the correct shot creator form. Now, when you make your form more mastery, this is where you really got to deep dive into it. When I mostly look at is his feet and how high that he jumped. That means I can reach over the defender with the height that I have. Depending on any height that you have, you want to be able to get a high release as much as you can. That's depending on the badges that you use. And adding more to the fires with quick draws being added without the shot speed. Now that they took the shot speed away, we really don't have a good algorithm on how the form is being created separately. Now, what I've noticed is that when you have it on Quick Draw Hall of Fame, it makes it a little bit more easier for people to understand what they're doing. Now, what I don't like about it is that you have the choice of people that can't get Hall of Fame Quick Draw that really don't know what their shot is being defined at. So if I was you, I would make a build that has that to pretty much molds into the type of game style that you have, which will be in a future video, as I'm going to teach you how to find your own game style in NBA 2K and in the future and stuff like that. But now that we have a shooting form that's more comfortable with you, now we have to deep dive in what do we use to this shooting form that makes it a little bit more better and understanding for you to use. Do you like shooting with the shot meter off? Do you like shooting with the shot meter on? I will go more into detail about that in another video. But now we're just focusing on the actual creation of the form itself. We really want to focus on what makes the form defined and what makes the form a little bit more better for people to understand and get better at understanding their shot themselves. So, in other words, to me, I think every shot in NBA 2K is not copied, because you can use another person's shot and it's only rhythm to that person. So in order for you to create your own shot, you have to find your rhythm within 2K20, because you have to think about it. Everything is set on how you feel that day. So when you're playing NBA 2K, you might have an off day and you miss shots. It actually throws the rhythm off of how you're shooting or looking at the meter or how the way you look at your form. And that's where I said where we're going to define the form into the next part of this video. So I hope this jump shot creating you might like, and it's very cool and very easy to do. And I'm going to be explaining the form in the next part. So stay tuned. Okay, now that we're at the gym, we're going to be learning how to really deep dive into the body of the player to define the form of your jump shot. Some of the stuff you should be looking into and just not looking at the shot meter itself. Just like I said, I'm going to go more into the shot meter into another video. A lot of people don't understand that as well. So, but now we're focusing on just defining the form. So I'm going to go over a couple of things that you should be looking for when you define your form in NBA 2K20 and taking advantage of the shooting machine and really utilizing how the form actually reacts when the ball is being passed to you and the release and stuff like that. But this is some of the things that you're mandatory to look at on your My Player or any type of player that you use in NBA 2K20, which would be the feet, the legs, hips, back, shoulders, elbow, wrist, and the full follow through of the shot. The reason why I say the full follow through of the shot is how the ball is being aimed at the rim, depending on how the creator has created the shot to be defined on how the ball releases from the hand and actually flies through the air. Is it a high arc, a low arc? Is it a dip? This comes with a little bit of geometry and shapes and sizes. Is it obtuse and stuff like that? Now, I know this sounds kind of confusing, but this is how I actually take notes and watch film about this. So, so I'm going to give you a synopsis of those the things that you have to look for into learning NBA 2K20 and defining your form totally to make your created shot more dominant than others, because you don't want to just throw a shot together and keep practicing and when you take it to a certain different park, cage, or rec, will this shot still be manifest and still have the same release timing points in different game modes, because rec has a delay and park has a faster release or a low release. Sometimes it'll be off on certain days depending on how the servers are acting in certain areas in the neighborhood. So you have to take that into account as well. So that's just a brief synopsis of how that is. But once again, I'm going to go over the list and I'm going to pinpoint in the slow motion here, which will be the feet, legs, hips, back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, and the full follow through. So definitely you can take this to the gym and definitely practice and define your shooting form and practice it more thoroughly. I would recommend at least doing over 500 to 600 jump shots to get the full rhythm in your hand, so you can use the right stick or the square button to just get the rhythm of the shot down. So when you look at the form, you will know instantly how you miss, how, if it's 2K making you miss and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much a breakdown of how we're going to, go into it. So I hope you enjoyed the series. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this will definitely give you a little bit more insight on how do I play 2K behind the scenes. But if you enjoy these longer videos, make sure you hit the comment button, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All that stuff, made a link in the description below. You can comment below if you want to see. There's like a little mini series of, do y'all like these type of breakdowns? Because I really go deep dive into them. So I hope you enjoy. And also make sure you hit my Patreon up if you really want to take it to the next level, where I show you my personal second build I'm going to be making and my custom jump shot that I made recently. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on all my social links. Make sure you hit me on Twitch, link me in the description below. I do live stream. So, thank you for your time. I'm out of here. Deuces.